What's up, everybody, and welcome to Walk Like a Ball Player, where we talk music, sports, culture. I'm your boy Lance Fresh.
It's King Black.
June Rock.
King Black.
June Rock.
All right. And we're excited to be here with Nike and House of Hoops to shine light on athletes who stand for change through sport in celebration of Black History Month. Now, there's a lot of players who do that. We got guys like LeBron. We got guys like Kaepernick. We got guys like Melo. Who are some of the guys that stand out to you?
Well, LeBron primarily because of his off court. LeBron doing the school thing is big. You know, there's never been an athlete, especially in basketball, of his magnitude, who's actually done what he's done off the court, especially for the community, the black community. Like, with the school is a big thing. I mean, it's not a privately owned school, it's a part of the district, but, I mean, $2 million, and then him contributing $600,000 of his own money to that to help education. Test scores went up, so showing progress. LeBron is the GOAT off the court.
What about you, June?
Off the court.
LeBron. He's the man. Everybody look up to LeBron. He's the best player in the league. He the man.
Yeah, and you know, and he'll jump into these social moments and take these stands. And guys like Kaepernick, who would sacrifice their careers to stand for something that they believe in. So shout out to everyone doing that, man. I mean, it is Black History Month, and one thing that Nike does, they always drop the collections, right?
Absolutely.
We've seen players like Kyrie, LeBron, Giannis. They all wore their shoes last week. Now, before this even came about, we always had a discussion about the Black History kicks. Right. And what was our favorites? And we have an all-time favorite, and I'm gonna let you get that one.
I'm smiling already because one of my favorite pair of sneakers ever in life is the Air Force One High Copper Black History Month edition, and I still got them sitting in the closet. The indestructible foam posit. They're fire. They're like the greatest sneaker ever. And then the Lunar Air Force One Low Black History Month neon orange joints. Mad comfortable. They're fire too. Those are my two favorite sneakers from the month, and just two of my favorites. Period.
I'm with you on the copper joints. I like those.
What's wrong with the orange ones?
I'm not really an orange guy. I don't remember those.
The new joints coming out. The Uptown's coming out. The Air Force Ones. Fire.
Like man, trying to get a free pair of sneakers.
The new ones. The new ones coming out.
Yeah, I also like the PGs, the PG3s. I think they were like white, gray. They had some print. Those are smooth. Shout out to PG.
The Kyrie's is hot too.
Which ones?
The Black History Kyrie's, the new ones.
There's a few. You said you like the twos, the ones with the strap
Yeah.
across, right?
Yeah.
The twos are smooth. But yeah, for everyone, you said you like those Air Force Ones. For everyone who's here, the new Nike Black History Month will be available collection will be available for purchase on the 18th. So make sure you guys pull up and be a part of history, because we will be talking about those shoes next year and what we liked about that collection. So what we talking about today, guys?
Well, since it is Black History Month, and controversially so, it's like people feel like you have the people who feel like it shouldn't be 1 month, and they got people who are like, well, give us something, because people feel like, oh, it's the shortest month, and it's like, you're giving us 1 month, you can't relegate our history to just 1 month. But I understand, where it came from. And our knowledge, as people in America in general, is so limited on, black figures. It's just, you ask a typical person, all right, name somebody who's important to you in black history, and they'll say Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and maybe the younger generation will say Obama, but then there was thousands more people who contributed and other things that went on. So for the people who feel like we should spread it out through the year and just incorporate it into black history, you can use so many other people, like Ralph Abernathy, who was the guy behind Martin Luther King. People don't even know that, And it's funny because episode of The Simpsons, they actually use that as why a guy named his son Ralph. And Medgar Evers. I mean, people know the college. People don't know how influential he was. Matter of fact, the reason he has the college is because, oh, you went to Medgar Evers? Oh, I know I'll crack you then. That's where you play ball? You're a fool. I'm going to get you after this. But, yeah, so many people that we can use to help spread it and incorporate it throughout the curriculum, just in general, and then, we'll be set, and that'll end that discussion.
I mean, but the month is a celebration. School is just not, it's bad. That's kind of two different things.
School is bad.
I mean, the black history in school is bad. It's just like Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King.
Oh, you mean they only talk about the bad stuff?
You're saying it's not enough?
No, because people always say, it should be every month. I mean, 1 month, a month to celebrate is good, but We should.
I think what you're saying is history should be spread out to everyone, people involved.
No, I'm saying that the schools need to be better. The month is cool.
Yeah, history in school should be spread out more,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying for the people who feel like it shouldn't be relegated to. And if you look at Morgan Freeman, who's like, I don't know Black history, I'm Black, I'm American, blah, blah, blah. It can be just 1 month, one short month. It's like, yes, you have to do things like that to highlight what has been hidden. But if you want to just incorporate into the curriculum, because now the excuse could be, all right, you got your month, the rest of the year is about whatever we want. So people were saying, like, you just incorporate it to the curriculum and highlight just in general, like, oh, it's not just Black history, it's history, it's American history. So then, yeah, it'll help people just look at things like, oh, no, that's just so-and-so. That's not just the Black guy who does this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, again,
That should go without saying, though.
one thing I think is cool, especially
History.
like you're saying that, in school they only mention like Rosa Parks and things like that. I think now today, things like this, like LeBron having his own shoe and, building the school, I think this sets us up to have more Black history and to change that. So when, our kids will be in school, they'll be hearing about, well, this basketball player, not only was he the best basketball player in the world, he opened up a school. Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the point, too, though. The way it's going now, 20 years from now, the kids ain't going to know about LeBron. Opening up a school, not LeBron, the basketball player. I'm talking about what he has done. The kids ain't gonna. They're not gonna teach that in school. What LeBron has done for the.
You said in 20 years from now, kids are not
all
gonna
right,
know
you dwelling
who
on
LeBron
something.
is.
We already declared that what I meant.
We did.
I'm talking about his contribution outside of basketball.
Bro, there's people who aren't. There's kids who weren't alive.
You
when
said
Jordan
in
was
school.
hooping. There's kids who weren't alive when Jordan was alive, and they're rocking Jordan. They know what Jordan does.
When Jordan was
They-
playing
You
ball.
still dwelling on what I said. We cleared it up. I said outside of basketball. The Jordan sneaker is basketball. So outside
All
of
right,
basketball.
I got you now. Now you cleared it up. You didn't clear it up before. You said you did.
Bro, in like 20 years, like
Tomorrow.
less than that. I mean, LeBron could be president. LeBron could be a candidate. Like, I mean, listen. You think about it like this, bro. Come on, Donald Trump is our president. Bro. Like he's a businessman, right?
That's
what
true,
people
that's
wrote
true.
about. LeBron ain't a businessman.
Well, that's not why they were.
Why
but I
can't
know what you
LeBron? Why
mean.
can't LeBron be a
No,
president?
you're right. You could. 20 years is too short, though. You got to be a little longer.
You gotta be a little older.
Yeah, you
Can't
gotta
be too
a little
swaggy.
older.
You can't be swaggier than Obama.
Well, you can be swaggy because this is gonna sound crazy, but like Donald Trump has his own swag. Like he has a swag.
Okay.
What? I'm just saying.
Black History Month. We ain't talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah, this is Black history. Donald Trump beat the impeachment. No, I'm just saying. Like everybody has their own. Like if you take a guy like we get into political, but like Mitt Romney, right, who was a good candidate. No, I'm just giving you an example. He was just square. Like okay, this is it. This is a robot. Every president, or the last 3 presidents, was someone who had like a charisma about him. You don't have to agree with Trump's charisma, but it's something that he has. He makes you laugh.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying, everybody has some kind of charisma with him. So.
Moving right along from that guy. So a few weeks ago, CJ McCollum said Dame said that there should be a one-on-one tournament. Now, I have 2 questions. One, who do you think will win that tournament? And then 2, we need to talk about this whole Ja Morant, Steph Curry Twitter thing because I want to know who would win in that.
First of all, if you're gonna have a one-on-one tournament, you got to have a weight class. You can't just have a center going up against Kyrie, because Kyrie could beat everybody one-on-one if you put them in the same.
Kyrie can't beat Giannis.
Pound for pound.
Kyrie can't beat Giannis in a one-on-one.
Pound for pound. That's what I just said. Pound for pound.
So Kyrie's gonna beat Giannis one-on-one.
Anybody hear me?
You said.
I feel like I'm talking to myself.
This
This is the second time. Y'all skipped over what I just said.
Because I'm still thinking about you saying people ain't gonna know who LeBron is
I
in
just
20
said a
years.
weight class, pound for pound, meaning a weight class.
Right.
He's not going to play Giannis.
Right. Nah, I think it should be open. Pause. Just for
No,
whoever.
that's not fair. Because if you put a weight class, Kyrie would be everybody. I put my money on Kyrie. One-on-one.
I don't know.
Anybody. I don't care who it is.
Well, you don't play ball, so
Oh, my God.
you don't know, But Kyrie might be it. I don't know. If you're doing weight class, but I don't think there should be a weight class. Or go by
What?
position. You mean like go by position?
Are we?
Yeah, basically. You
No,
can say that.
it's a free fall. It's.
Because there's some 7-foot, 300-pound bummers just going
All
back
right,
Kyrie.
went by weight
now
class-
you got to go out on the perimeter and guard Kyrie.
I put it like this: if you went by weight class, Kevin Durant would be playing
Everybody.
Kyrie probably.
Like, he can play everybody.
Right. and that's not fair either.
Kevin, I think KD would beat
I think
everybody in the league.
I put money up on Kyrie against KD.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I mean he doesn't play ball.
I mean, they do.
Because-
You what? You act like they never play against each other.
Yeah, but they don't guard each other, and it's not.
It happened plenty of
No.
times. Kyrie on KD, vice versa.
I don't know.
It happened.
I think the championship game would be.
Y'all forgetting about Kawhi, too.
Oh, yo, dang. I didn't forget about him. I was getting there. But still, it doesn't even matter, no. If it's free fall, Giannis and KD, I think, is going to be the championship match. Anybody agree?
Damn, are we not, like, what about LeBron?
Oh, man.
LeBron? Any LeBron people in here?
One-on-one.
Look, LeBron's biggest fan just said he wouldn't.
So you guys don't think that LeBron would win in the one-on-one?
Against everybody.
You think so? AD? That's a good one.
AD is
That's a good one. AD.
I don't know, but I just think y'all forgetting about KD because he's hurt and how much he was kicking everybody's
Behind?
behinds.
Yeah, but KD went from one team to the. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Russell Westbrook
Doesn't
could be a
matter.
tough one-on-one matchup too. See, if we talk about the thing about a one-on-one is, like for example, Shaq could beat Jordan in the one-on-one, right?
You just said my
No,
point. You
wasn't-
just came back and said my point I said in the beginning. You just said Shaq would beat Jordan
I didn't
one-on-one.
disagree
How
with
dare you
you.
say that after you disagree with me?
I didn't disagree with you as far as the point. I disagree with.
Wait,
I think it should be a free fall.
Isn't there
is
a
what I'm
clip
saying.
where like Jordan was like busting Shaq when he was on?
No, Shaq was. Shaq
Oh,
was
was it
actually-
Shaq? Was it
That's
Shaq?
in the
Shaq was-
game. We're not talking
There's
about
practicing.
the
There's
game.
That is
practicing.
practicing.
Yeah, I'm talking about in a one-on-one. It's like there's no help defense. There are no 5-second back to the basket rules. Shaq just back you down. Excuse me, dunk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point. That was my point from the beginning about the weight classes.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, I think so what?
But what
So
if it
Who
loses
you gotta-
out and y'all counting threes? So then Jordan or Kyrie stepping back out, getting the ball back after every joint.
But if he
and hitting
misses, it's
threes.
over.
But is he gonna miss?
Steph Curry's not gonna.
I can tell you how it's going. I can tell you how it could be whacked though. Who's gonna call the fouls?
Damn, Dame is the one who proposes, and we're not even mentioning Dame. Can Dame is Dame up there in the one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
What about on defense though? He got to defend too, and that's why I'm saying KD would be everybody in the league, like 7 foot, handle, quick.
You saying it like
defense.
Giannis wouldn't even be a matchup for him.
Because Giannis can't shoot.
All he needs is mid-range, probably one-on-one. He can shoot enough.
KD backing up off him, his arms is just as long. He gonna jump up.
They doing it in the big three first.
Well, this guy right here can shoot, and I see him lose one-on-one to pure scrubs, like bums.
All right, so let's talk about Steph Curry and Ja Morant. So you know
One-on-one?
who's gonna win that?
That's a tough one. I mean,
One-on-one.
Ja's a freakish athlete.
First of all,
One-on-one? What you mean by
weren't you hating
one-on-one?
on Ja a little bit?
Nah, I just felt like I didn't see enough when he was coming out. I wasn't hating on him. I'm just like, I was pro Zion. That's it. End the story. I wasn't hating on Ja. I'm like, no, Zion is
Damn,
it.
what about Zion in that one-on-one?
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot
But
of
I'd have to
fouling.
step up and play.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, back to that. Ja Morant, Steph Curry.
I don't know, man. After I've seen guys
Ja
who I
Morant.
just know should have won games lose, so I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I couldn't bet who. I mean, Ja Morant, crazy athlete, and Steph Curry's defense is not stellar, but that shooting, man.
I think it's that 3-ball that's gonna
Yeah.
separate it. Like, and how far Steph can shoot.
Right. I'm
But
saying-
what you mean by one-on-one? One-on-one.
Yo, why you always make everything so difficult?
No, because
one-on-one.
because
you versus me. You mean like referees and all of that?
Yeah.
I don't know. No refs.
It's no way in the world Steph Curry being Ja Morant one-on-one. It's no way. Absolutely not.
You talking about a rookie that just played half a season
It don't
versus
matter.
a
It's still
unanimous
basketball. He's still a
MVP.
grown man.
Bro, this is
Don't
Steph
care if you're a
Curry. This
rookie.
is the best shooter
It don't
ever.
matter. He's not being Ja Morant one-on-one.
This is the dude who changed the NBA, who made you get a super team
It don't
to
matter.
beat him.
LeBron made a super team and all that.
All right, well,
and,
I'll
and
tell you
got
this.
it and got rocked.
Ja Morant.
And this is real, and it's going to segue to the most important part, I think, of this. You know who, I don't care if it was a free fall and no weight divisions,
I know what you're about to say.
you know who's winning the whole thing.
Kobe.
That's right, Mamba.
Kobe.
And,
The GOAT.
nobody could disagree.
The GOAT.
One-on-one.
Nobody.
One-on-one.
Nobody.
Kobe was winning the whole thing. There's nobody alive that could guard Kobe.
That's
and that
a
would have
lie.
been able to even Ah, man. And I'm not romanticizing it because he's gone. In our previous episode, we talked about how we love Kobe and how he was the greatest, and then, the untimely demise followed. But
We are not the people that just faking like we love Kobe.
yeah.
I think Kobe better than Jordan.
He is. He's better than
Yeah.
Jordan.
I always thought that.
I mean, we always argued. I'm one of those fans who just argued with everybody forever. And I was almost upset when he was retiring and people were like showing so much love. I'm like, nah, you don't get to show love now.
Right.
like, come on, when he retired. So, Kobe. I don't even want to talk about it for real, but
Have to, though.
yeah.
I want to, but
Shout
we
out
have
to
to.
Kobe.
Man.
Shout out to Kobe.
You know what else? I mean, before we even get to the accolades in this game and everything, I learned something from all of this. Because, if we being real, there was a time when I felt like the black community didn't embrace Kobe like that, And in his death, or when he retired, people started to come around more because you got to see him who he was. Like, he just started to live his real life outside of basketball, I feel like he found his purpose outside of the game. But the way people started to show love that was genuine love, people who didn't even play basketball. One of my boys said his mother was in the living room crying. He's like, yo, you never watched basketball a day in your life. You don't even know what the game is. But just something that she felt when she saw the love from everybody else. And one thing I learned from that is that when do you decide to forgive a person, in life? Because you see how many people, especially our community, forgive Kobe for anything they probably hated on him for before, I'm not even getting into the specifics. But things that they hated on him before, they forgive because now the embrace was different. It was like, dang, man, he was the man. And then you start to realize the things that you loved about him. And you don't even think about the negativity. And whenever somebody mentioned negativity, like reporters and stuff recently, people were quick to defend him, like, nah, this is not the time and this is not what it is. And for me personally, I took from that, it's like, yo.
I mean, but whoa. If he did something bad, nothing can make you forgive.
I think the biggest thing is that people hated Kobe but the same way people hated Jordan. And I think, just going back to the old commercials, Nike did a good job, not just because we're here with Nike, but they did a good job with that commercial where all the fans we hate you, and he embraced it. So I think,
Yeah, but you talking basketball. We talking basketball.
I'm talking about on-court and off-court, both.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to, how people are. You start talking negativity and they start going, whoa.
No, I'm talking both. Reality, people just hated him for who he was. People felt like he didn't talk a certain way, act a certain way, or speak on certain issues, And it was just even him having the big influence with Europe, that was a part of who he was, and people wasn't feeling that, you know what I mean? He had a rocky relationship with the city of Philadelphia, which is his hometown. But now it's everybody realized a lot of that stuff didn't matter. And I'm saying what I learned from that was forgiveness, because most people that know me know I can hold a grudge forever. And I'm like, listen, all right, well, if you did this to me one time, then I don't got to speak to you ever again.
But that's sports, though. People be hating on in sports.
Yeah.
Fans.
Yeah, I always say fans are the worst just because, the same way you'll boo and get kicked out for being disrespectful is the same way if that player is walking next to you, oh man, can I take a picture? Can I, I've seen it. Right, I always say, fans it's tough. It's tough with fans, especially with these athletes. One thing I'll just say is, we just got to learn to appreciate these people. I mean, I feel like we spent our Kobe and LeBron's career, comparing them against each other, and Kobe fans hated LeBron fans, and LeBron fans hated Kobe fans. But I think one thing we just need to learn to, just to appreciate these guys while they're here, because, and in life and in the game, because you'll never see another LeBron, you'll never see another Kobe, you'll never see another Jordan, and you see people trying to create it, and the media does that. Oh man, Zion has these stats and he's surpassing, and that's their job. But I think as fans, we need to separate ourselves from that and just appreciate greatness while it's in front of you.
Well, we were about to see another Kobe, but unfortunately, she went too.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I might have a son one day, and then.
All right. So going back.
He'll come back.
All right. So you're saying John Morant would beat Steph Curry in a 1-on-1?
Mm-hmm. For a fact.
And you're saying.
I have no decision. I can't choose.
Cool. All right. Moving on. So the Super Bowl. There was a lot of excitement and a lot of outrage about the halftime show. How do we feel about people making a big deal about the dancing and the fits?
I didn't see nothing wrong with it. People just get on my nerves.
We live in outrage culture.
Yeah.
I saw something today that said PETA is saying we shouldn't call our pets anymore. They said it's derogatory. I'm like, come on now.
What you gonna call
Are we for real now?
like the pet go and be like, yo, stop calling me a pet, son.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like things are just getting carried away. Like people just find anything to be outraged for. So
Yo, wait. When the last time you heard somebody call something a pet anyway? Like, you never see somebody with a dog, they call it a pet. Like, this is my pet.
No, like, no
dog.
pets allowed.
This is my dog.
that beard on your face. That's a pet.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's a
It's
dead
a pet
animal.
right here. When you're here.
Yeah, they gonna come after you.
But nah, I don't know. Yeah, the outrage culture is getting out of control. I mean, like, you just can't have language anymore. Like, we're getting crazy now. We're playing with semantics. Like, you got to name something. And now the name is just offensive. I don't know. It's crazy.
Tell
And so
them to
it's the
come up
same
with a
thing.
better name first before they tell us what we can't do.
People be offended by that eventually. But back to the Super Bowl thing is that it wasn't that bad. It was good to me. It was tasteful.
They said that J-Lo and Shakira was naked. That's how they try to make it seem.
I guess the dancing and everything, but
They say people got their children walking around in bathing. What's the difference between that and a bathing suit? Going to the beach. It's like you're just performing and scantily clad.
and there was
What's the deal?
and there was no malfunctions, and there have been malfunctions. In the past. So it was
Malfunctions.
like
Super.
outfit malfunction. So
Malfunction.
I agree. I don't think it was that. It's funny that people were just going so crazy.
Yeah, people were reaching. Anything. It could
I
be
think it was
anything.
that good. It was like, man, this is a great performance. What was wrong with it?
Right.
Too
Nothing
naked.
could be good.
That's that stuff
It's
we're
like a
be
group.
talking about.
Somebody must be in the group chat. Like, all right, what we gonna create on Twitter this time? All right, yeah, they're too naked. Cool.
That's the problem with 24-hour news, too, though. You just got to find something to talk about. Like, you got to fill the time. If there's only 10 important things that happen for the day and you got 24 hours to talk, you got to fill it up with a bunch of nonsense. So it'll be that, you know?
So we're gonna go to music now. June. We got two rappers that are super hot right now. I want to know who has the most longevity in the game, and we're gonna say the Baby or Roddy Ricch.
The baby black, black. The baby. You know, black.
Look,
gonna
this
say-
guy right now is like, word. I don't look like this
You look
dude,
like the
man. People
baby,
been
right?
saying that forever, and it's ridiculous. I don't
the
look
big
like the baby.
The father.
Hey, yo.
The daddy.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
I would say Roddy Ricch.
Why?
Roddy Ricch. I don't know, the singing. I don't know. It's something about singing that just stand the test of time to me. Seemed like a better songwriter too.
Currency.
What?
I don't know, man, but you know what? Only reason I'm going to say Roddy Ricch right now, because before I would have been like, I don't know, I don't care, is that it seems like something about the slow grind usually lasts longer, you know? I mean, the baby, granted, he had his own grind to get to where you get, but it's like when you hit like a meteor, when you have that meteoric rise, it's like, bam, I'm on, and you're doing too much too fast, it's like they kind of burn out. But when it's like artists who builds and builds and builds, and then it's like, all right, they're here. I mean, if you look at that with Hov, with Jay-Z, he didn't come out the gate booming. It was like, all right, he walked his way up, album to album, and he got better, and he progressed, and people, it was qualitative, it was official. A lot of guys who may have came around that time came and went. So only difference now is that guys make way more money, so they have opportunity to get money outside of it. But
The baby songs do sound the same though. A lot of
Exactly.
his songs.
I think you could just take any verse and just mix it on any song, and it won't even miss a beat. It'll just be the same thing. You could play Legos, put this one here, put that one there, and it'll all just keep going with the same cadence
You
and
got a
everything.
formula.
Yeah, I don't.
And you love music, and you love, the upcoming guys. So we got like two guys in Brooklyn, Fabio Foreign and Pop Smoke. Let's talk about those two. Who you
Fabio Foreign or Pop Smoke. I think, see, we were just talking about it, and when I said Pop Smoke, right? Did I say Pop Smoke? Oh man.
He's so much of a, he's such a hype beast. Like, you just going whatever way the wind blows.
Because they might not
I
know what we
said Pop
talking about.
Smoke.
They might not know what we talking about. But the last episode, we kind of got into it a little bit.
No, we cut that. We cut that.
Yeah, we got
We
that
cut
out.
it out, okay.
Yeah, because you was just
I don't
chatting.
know. You was chatting.
You was just chatting.
you was chatting.
This guy said
Oh,
he discovered 6ix9ine.
yeah.
He said
Yeah,
he discovered. This guy said he discovered 6ix9ine.
Wait.
Come on,
Wait,
son.
all right, I was right. So
like-
Pop Smoke. I did say Pop Smoke. You said Fabio.
I definitely didn't say that. I said pop.
And we was talking about recency bias and all that. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
what that. So who said Fabio?
I said Fabio.
See,
okay.
the hype,
So Pop
the hype
Smoke,
king.
Oh, yeah, all right.
This is
No,
the
I
hype
like-
beast
I like Fabio.
master.
Because the same way you said the baby sounds the same on every song, I feel like Pop Smoke sounds the same on every song. I like his music. I like it. I'm not tired of it yet. But I think, I don't know, I just feel like I feel like they both have their own sounds. I mean, all the Brooklyn rappers have the same sound now. That whole UK drill shit.
Fabio sound the same too. It's just hot. Everything is spinning.
Hey,
back,
hey.
winning. It's the same thing. It's fire though. You just can't help but be like this when they come on.
Yeah, so that's why I went with. So you saying Pop Smoke?
Who you going with?
I'm going with Fabio.
Going Fabio?
He
Say
got
it
no
louder.
shit. He got no
Still
choice.
think
He
so.
said,
Yeah,
go Fabio.
I said it.
And this is the guy that will argue later. He'd be like, no, I said Pop Smoke. You said Fabio.
No.
All right.
No, go ahead.
I don't know. Safe answers, I don't know.
I mean, this is the guy whose favorite rapper is Currency, so
And he's been around.
maybe we should even go to that.
I mean, what? Currency's got the longest career out of almost everybody we named except Hove, and he's getting money.
That's
but-
what we talking about rapping for a long time or being hot or being relevant for a long time. That's what I mean.
Currency's
by
still
longevity.
relevant. He's relevant in his fan base.
Yo, everybody.
Hey, look. No, I'm talking about with his people. Thank you. son. We got a music industry guy right here.
Everybody said boo.
Real's gonna agree with you.
This guy's 12 right here. I don't know how he got the job. What is his child name? He don't know who that is. That's why he's like, oh. I'm saying he's relevant in what he's doing in his world. He's been going on for a while.
No, that's not what relevant is.
yeah.
Relevant is relevant to everybody, not in his world.
Yeah, we
that's
don't care
not
about
relevant
that.
in his world.
We're here in New York. We go to LA. We hear this.
It's like the opposite of relevant.
Lil Boosie's relevant. You go to Houston and he's still bump on the radio crazy.
Yeah, you better off saying like NBA YoungBoy. If you're
Who?
gonna talk about that. I mean, the most YouTube rapper. See, that's,
Yeah.
that's what we
I
talk
guess I'm out of
see,
touch. I'm out
that's-
of touch. I don't know. I don't even know what.
Please don't cut this. Please keep this in.
I keep it real. I'm out of touch. I don't know what's going on with a lot of this stuff. It's whack. But I like Fabio and I like Pop Smoke. Only difference is that Pop Smoke got songs with big artists right now. He's doing them songs with Travis Scott and everything. Fabio's on the way up, and Fabio puts out more music. So it's like every week he got some new joint. They got you like, hey, and you can just get up and go spinning. But like he just dropped that Kalo K joint with Tory Lanez. Yeah, he's hot right now. But I look at them as like the same. I kind of look at Pop Smoke as the big brother to Fabio, kind of, you know? So, I mean, you was just talking about Casanova was your favorite last time.
Stop it. You stop. You stop. Stop. Nobody will believe you. Stop. Cut it out.
Yo, but why do you like Currency? What you like about Currency?
When I like him, and I like Currency. First of all,
Probably in your head.
he his music is just cool, calm, relaxed. I like that. I like the cool, calm vibe. It's easy going. It's chill, and he has the most quotables. He has the best lines. Like he's not gonna be the like. I like lyrics. Like I listen to battle rap a lot. I watch a lot of battle rap. That's why I'm like I'm gonna get bars. But Currency says a lot of stuff that's simple, and you like, word, that's right, that's true. Oh, that was fire.
You just
That's it.
you just dated yourself. Like everybody knows your age range now.
I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it.
Bars and Currency and who
I mean,
the baby.
this is the
you
guy.
sound like an old man.
6ix9ine was your favorite rapper last
Take
year.
your jacket off so we can see how skinny you are.
Stop.
Take his jacket off, his body will disappear. It's gonna be a broom with a head on it. A broom. Take your coat off.
Yo, first
Take
of
your
all,
coat off so you can see the strings.
That's like coat making me hot.
yo, cut the camera. This is an audio podcast.
Nike puppets.
Oh man.
Yo, I don't care about the age thing. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
It does matter.
First of all, you like bars too, so stop chatting. We around the same age. So
I
cut it out.
can't say bars. I say lyrics, not bars.
All
Like
right.
bars. You know what? You know.
Lyrics, bars, I like both. I'm just saying, I like to hear something. Go, oh, all right.
Like Meek Mills don't got no bars, but he got straight lyrics.
No, he has no lyrics.
What?
He's not. All right, what is the lyricist?
Meek Mills.
What makes him a lyricist?
Lyrical. Meek
Hov
Mills.
is the lyricist. And he got bars.
Kendrick.
Same thing.
J.
Meek
Cole.
Mill, Kendrick, J. Cole.
Yo!
Yo, what?
Is that same
Meek,
thing?
yeah, you disrespecting Meek Mill.
Boy, you
First of all,
put-
Meek Mill's
yo,
from Philly. You talking about bars.
You putting
Next
Meek
week.
Mill up there with
With Hov.
me, bro?
just now.
With
You
who?
said same
you said
thing.
with Hov, J. Cole,
Yeah,
Kendrick.
you see what they do?
You just
You
said
see
that.
how they do?
Yo, you said that.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You said same
You said
thing.
you said lyrics. I said lyrics is the,
Yo,
I said lyrics is the same
Yo, this
thing.
on tape, right?
Yo,
you said, I said,
y'all
I said,
gotta quit
you said
it.
the
Y'all
same
got- it's
thing.
Black
We said
History
who a
Month.
we said who a
Listen,
lyricist.
It's Black History Month. Have a
Right,
heart.
so be better.
Have a
For
heart.
Black History, be better.
We
Have a
named-
heart.
We named the lyricist.
Yeah,
And
said same
you
thing.
said
same thing. Lyrics. What's the difference?
not the same.
No, you said you put Meek up there with Hov. Like I said, no.
All right, the The standard definition of a lyricist is a person who writes the lyrics to a song. In that case, yeah, he's a lyricist.
J.
Lyricist.
Cole is not better than Meek as a rapper.
What's the categories?
Lyrics.
Like what? So what lyrics? Like what are lyrics? Like something.
You see.
No,
we
I'm
gonna
asking
keep
because
going
now
down,
it's
until I'm just down there.
is it
and
clever?
everyone's
You talk about is it clever? Is it witty? Or is he saying something that's real that touches you?
I
Like, what do
mean, we all listen to rap.
Can you relate to Meek more? Just say that. You relate to Meek more than you relate to like J. Cole and other people.
Yeah, I can say that.
Maybe that's it.
What?
I'm just
We
saying.
talking about rap?
I'm trying to figure this out. Like how you put him.
So wait,
how you
so
put him
Meek,
up there with them.
he just talked about Currency. Nobody here knows who that is. That's under 30.
Everybody knows who he is.
Raise your
That's
hand.
why they were hating.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People know who
So
he
it's
is.
Currency. Wait. Didn't you just say that you like rappers who are lyrical with bars? You was talking about Currency when you said that.
No, I said I watch
Yo,
battle rap.
he was-
I said I watch battle rap. That's where I go to get my lyrics and bars.
No, I said you're an old man. First of all,
I'm not.
So Meek is better than J. Cole. That's what you said.
yeah, I can say that.
Meek is better than Kendrick.
I like Kendrick better.
Kendrick's overrated. Kendrick is like Nas to me. They both just say a lot of nothing.
Oh
Mad
my
fluff.
God.
So who else is Meek better than?
I seen a dead bird flying through a broken sky. Everybody's like, you hear what Nas said? I'm like, what does that mean?
I still think Meek is better than Drake.
I mean,
I still think.
Look, everybody's leaving.
I still think so. Music,
I don't know.
lyrics.
It don't even matter to me at that point. Dame Lillard is better than.
Meek.
Oh, so you just admit you a Meek hater then?
I was rocking with Meek. I was rooting for him.
And then
in the
what
battle
happened?
with
What
Drake.
happened?
He let me down.
That still doesn't take away from
I don't
his-
think he's that
You
nice.
just said you got to forgive people because Kobe passed, so we got to forgive each other in the black
I
history.
forgive him, but I just don't.
What happened to that?
I forgive him, and I see clearly now. I'm like, nah, he's not really that nice.
You done messed Black History Month up now.
It's that simple. I'm just telling you the truth, man.
You need to forgive people, black.
Cool. So I think we're gonna end it there. You know, shout out to all of you guys who came out in the rain and in the cold. Shout out to Nike, House of Hoops for having us. You know, shout out to us being here for Black History. Shout out for everyone just being here.
Rest in
period.
peace to Kobe.
You know, rest in peace to Kobe.
Yeah, rest in peace
And,
to Kobe and Gianna and everybody else.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Walk like
Make
a
y'all
ball
follow
player,
up.
man.
All platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, everything.
Peace.